Hey folks, John from Botatrac here. Good morning. Earlier at about 4:30, one of my neighbors was banging on my door because he got his truck stuck in the pasture last night. Apparently he was out there cutting up a blowdown, and it rained a couple days ago pretty hard. Made everything wet, real wet. When he was cutting across the field in the truck, he sunk it right up to the axle. So I went down with the 2501 and yanked him out. I'm gonna go home and get some breakfast and a cup of coffee, and I'll meet you guys out in Pennsylvania, where I got 2 trees of my own that went down into the creek. So I gotta cut them up and get them out. I'll meet you over there when I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We'll see you in a little bit. Good morning, folks. John from Botatrac here, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Another beautiful fall day here in northern Pennsylvania. I got a little chore that has to get done, and then I can get on with the rest of my day. If you look behind me, there's a couple of trees that have fallen into the creek, and although the creek doesn't run too much in the fall, in the spring it runs pretty heavy. So let me take you over and show you what I got as far as trees go. What we're going to do is we're going to put the chain on the bucket and yank them out, and then we're just going to block them out into logs and take them over. I'll process them later on, but right now I just want to get them out of the creek while the weather's still good, and let me show you the trees I got. So right here you can see this one's down in there, not too bad. I have another one here that's not too bad. These are pine trees, and they got some kind of invasive beetle in them. They just killed them in like the course of a couple of years. And then the third one, which is going to pose a little bit of a challenge, is this one right here. So I got to get this one out, and I'm going to have to do a little thinking about how to get these out. But hang out with me. We're going to get these up and out of here and get them cut up. So let's get going. All right, folks, so now that I pulled these out, it's pretty clear to see it's 2 pieces of the same tree. So I'm going to get it cut up in the bucket and get it out of here, and then we're going to attack that bigger tree. So why don't you come along and let's do it together. Okay folks, so now that we got the first part cleaned up, we're gonna attack that other tree, and it's in a little bit of a precarious place. I'm gonna try to wrap the chain around the trunk, the base of the tree, and try to lift it with the bucket, but I gotta be careful because we're on a little bit of an incline there, and I certainly don't want to flip over into the creek. So we're gonna try it that way first. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna cut it up in the creek and pull it out. So I'm going to move the camera down inside the creek so you get a pretty good idea of how I block this up with the chain, and then we'll try to yank it out. So hang on, we'll be back shortly. All right, folks, I got the chain around it, got it hooked to the bucket. I tried to lift it up, and all I'm doing is picking up the ass end of the tractor. I don't have enough counterweight to lift that up, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this up down here and pull it out piece by piece. So let's go get it done. All right, folks, so I blocked it all up. I got the stump out of here, so that was the real hard part. That's all done now. So let's get up on the bank. Let's pull all these logs up on there. This is good wood, so I'm gonna obviously take it home and split it, use it for firewood. But the other stuff that we got earlier, that's all just junk wood. So on Thanksgiving Day, I'll probably push it into the middle of the field right around sunset and light it up, and we'll hang out for a half hour and just watch it burn. So let's get up on the bank and get this job finished. All right, guys, well, that wraps this one up. I'm going to load all this stuff on the truck and head home on to the next chore on the list. I want to thank you guys for staying with me. If you guys thought that this was a decent video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be among the first to know when I put a video out. I want to thank you for all your support. Good luck and Godspeed. Botatrac out. That's the way the ball bounces. Hey folks, good morning. John from Botatrac. It is very early in the morning, and I'm very tired. Home, get on with the next chore on the list. I want to thank you guys for coming. That's fucked up.